Hey guys, what's up? Rob Mods here. Just hanging out tonight. Just finished buying up everything and enchanting everything that I had crafted today and buying like a ton more items to the point that I can't even put all my racks out because I need extra chests out. I have like, 1,000 items. But just going to be ripping through some stuff, and there's some things that I want to talk about, so we'll get into that in a minute. Man, it's been crazy lately. So there's been events like every day for a few weeks now, or maybe a month. I don't know. It's been a long time. So the market's just been like crazy, like up and down, and you don't know what's going to happen next because the events have just been messing with it. So now that things are kind of back to normal and we don't have events every day, like you can see there's no event there. The market's kind of going back to normal, but we just don't kind of know what it's going to land at. So it's kind of weird, but man, this month is going to be exciting too. There's so much going on with pets coming out soon and anniversary things, and there's like polls for voting and all sorts of stuff. Like, it's awesome. Should be cool to see, and I'll make some videos, of course, when things actually launch, with me kind of exploring new features and stuff like that as things come out. So that should be fun. Right now, I think there's just been like some teasers and contests and stuff. So, something that I wanted to mention is different resources that you can use within like for Shop Titans. So somebody had asked me, man, I wish I could see all the blueprints so that I could actually plan like what I want to craft for tier 9 and stuff. So in the link in the description for the video for this one, I'm going to put in some different resources that you can use. Like if you go on playshoptitans.com or whatever it is, you can look at every blueprint in the game and like compare them and see what their ascensions are and see what like everything that you would need to know about every single blueprint there. Keep in mind that even on that website, like let's say you click on like, where am I going? Like let's say you click on boots or something. Only the boots that I have unlocked I can see, but I'm sure that there's multiple different sets of boots that are available for people who've bought packs. So the boots will be like, you can see them online, but there will be like a little icon for what pack they're from. So if you haven't bought the pack, you won't have that available. And I actually made that mistake when I was first playing, because I looked through every single blueprint to see which one was worth the most. And at that time, it was a spell item. Yeah, it was a spell item. So let's look. Or no, what do you call it? This one. It was Wolfsbane. Like this is the one that I ended up crafting. So I had this one ascended right away. But at the time, the most expensive blueprint that there was a different type of this. But I didn't have it unlocked because it was part of a pack, and I didn't understand, like I didn't know that. And I just saw it and I was like, oh, that has the highest value, therefore that's what I'm going to do. So I started ascending that line, not knowing that I didn't even have access to like the highest value item that I had found online. So don't get caught up in that. Just make sure that it's like a normal item that anyone has available, unless you're buying that pack. Next thing is, you've probably seen it around tons. You can type whatever in Discord and find all this kind of stuff. But Latterus has made, and I'm sorry if I say your name wrong, man, I apologize, but he's made so many really valuable like pieces of content that can basically tell you anything that you want to know in the game, like what different upgrades are going to cost, how long things take, what different heroes do, the requirements for basically like anything that you want to know about. Like, it's crazy how much work he's put into it. So I'm going to hopefully be able to link that in the description as well, so you can check out these resources and not just like blindly wonder about different things, but just see the different resources that are out there, and hopefully that'll help you. Because I know for me, sometimes it's awesome to be able to actually look at that and calculate different things and make decisions. Yeah, I know I'm picky, but so I'll link that there as well. And the last resource that I wanted to mention, and this is pretty much only for guild leaders, but there's a couple of really cool resources that people have created to actually like calculate ticks for your guild. Like a few days ago, maybe last week sometime, I made a guide on investments, realizing that it's ticks now instead of just total amount, and that the lower number of ticks that you have, the less money it costs for you to buy a tick, basically, right? I showed you that before. And so there's different resources that you can get that you just input the amount that somebody has invested, and you can see how many ticks it is, or vice versa, and calculate like what it would cost somebody to get a tick, and like how many you would need to level a building and all that stuff. And literally all you have to put into this program is like your guild members' names so that you can keep track of them and how much that they've invested or how many ticks that they have, and it'll do all the rest for you. Like, it's so cool. One of the guys sent it to me, so I haven't explored like how it actually works because I don't do any of that stuff within my guild. But if you're a guild leader and you're wanting to track that kind of stuff and keep your guild accountable, or just see progress and that sort of stuff, there's some really cool resources out there for that kind of stuff as well. So I'll link that for you as well. You can check it out. It's so cool, man. I love that people just care that much to put in so much effort, and yeah, it's just awesome. I love it. Why don't I have a max energy? It wasn't 8,040 before, was it? Am I missing something? Or did I have an extra? Hold on. Oh, I'm at 79. I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Did I only have 79 at the start too, and I just didn't even notice? That's funny. Oops. All good. That's pretty much all I wanted to mention. Exciting things coming up with calendar and new releases, which I'm excited to find out more about, and just lots of resources out there for you to explore and just read into. And yeah, lots of people make really cool stuff that help other people out, and yeah, I just love to support that stuff, and it helps me out a lot too. So yeah, check it out. I'll link as much of that kind of stuff as I can in the description. And if you've got a resource as well that you've made or that you know about that other people can benefit from, then let me know. That'd be awesome. Oh, see, in my last one that I recorded, there was a bunch of banners coming up, so I just blacked out the screen for a second until it went away because I'm bad at editing and couldn't figure it out. Sorry, rookie move. And I had gone through and turned off banners for the few things that I keep getting notifications from, whether it be text or messenger or whatever. But I didn't realize that there's other stuff too. So dang it, I'm going to have to go through and do that one too. That's so annoying. And that's why I wish I could just play this on Steam and not have to do it through my phone. But who knows? Maybe they'll release it on Mac at some point. I had some conversation too this week. I had asked the question in a previous video, would you guys craft with 7,000 energy and still discount tier 7s or tier 6s to one-shot tier 9s, or would you do it with just max energy, not crafting? So obviously I'm not crafting right now. I don't have bins out. So I had some good conversation with people this week, debating the different things. So one of the things was, obviously this is going to be faster net worth, but probably less profitable. So in the end, like my net worth is going to go up more. So I'm at 139 billion right now. That's going to go up faster, but my profit's not going to go up as much. So I won't have as much extra to invest and that sort of thing. But in that same token, I don't have to buy any tier 6s or tier 7s to discount. So essentially, I'm saving like 50K per item that I'm selling. Like every single one. Normally, I wouldn't have enough energy to surcharge this, but because my energy is higher, I can just do it immediately. So I don't have to discount an item. So it basically saves me 50K. So I'm still making good money. And if I'm able to craft during the day and still make money that way, and then sell at night just without crafting and not have to buy fodder, I think it's good. And also, it's actually like so much better because I don't have to pay attention really. Like it's just small talk. If it's successful, I surcharge and sell. If it's not, I refuse them. And it's easier. Like I don't have to pay as much attention, so I can just chill out and watch a movie or something, which is sweet. But also I think it's pretty situational, because if there's like a huge sale event on, then it makes more sense to be selling more items, right? Like you're making more money. But like we just had Haggle event, and it was awesome because I only needed like 6,000 energy instead of 8,000 to one-shot things. So I had a bunch of bins out so I could craft at the same time. So that made more sense. But if there was, let's say, a crafting event on where there's multi-craft, or like rarity chances higher or something like that, where I'm making more money by crafting, then I think it makes more sense to be at 7,000 energy and still be discounting items to get there. So I think there's benefits to it. There's more flexibility this way. I can kind of do whatever I want. Basically, I've been crafting all day today, and I spent like 1G or something on enchants and more items. So now I just want to like hang out tonight, sell a bunch of stuff, go up 1 billion in net worth, and go to bed. So that's what I'm going to do. But it was a good conversation, actually, just thinking through pros and cons and what other people would do. It was good. Man, I really miss customer event. The customer frenzy was so fun. Like even making videos where customers are coming in that quickly, it was so fun. Like here I have my shop like as full as it can be. Like I have 1,000 items, and still it's fast enough. It's fine. I leave it for 2 minutes and I've got 12 customers around. But customer frenzy is just so fun, and everything goes so fast. Also, have you guys seen the prices of enchants lately? Like during the last couple of events, when people were like selling like mad, and there was just like lots of events back to back to back, some of the enchants were at like 800,000 or something. Or actually at one point they were like 850 for the cheapest one, like during the surcharge event. Like it was crazy. And now like you can get pretty much both kinds. Look at this. 9 normal, 720, yeah, 720 and 707. Like they're so cheap. And then let's go to the other side, and these should be 707 as well, or 690. Like look at that. That's like 150k difference from what it was like a week ago, just because events have stopped and market can settle down. It's so crazy. Yo, if you guys missed the video of me talking about me learning new things, like I totally changed up completely how I buy items now, and like how I think about profit and stuff. Like just from one little thought of like, oh, maybe this isn't good or that's not good. Maybe I could do this differently. And then, yeah, it just kind of transformed how I buy things and how I think about profit with rounding and enchants. Check it out. I think it's interesting stuff. And honestly, that kind of stuff has probably happened like 20 times to me, 30 times, where I'm just playing and then I'm like, maybe I could do this differently. Maybe this would be better. Or I just reach a certain point that my energy is like a few hundred higher, and then it just feels different, or something works a little bit better than it did before, and then I'm able to like refine my play and do it differently. Like, I don't know, it's something fun to think through those things for me anyway. I enjoy it. But anyways, I'll probably sell through all my inventory. What do I got? Holy, I still have tons. Like 500 items. Dang. Okay, cool. At 1.1 million each. I like it. That literally is just over 1 billion. Pretty good math. And then I'll go to bed. It'll be good. I think we're going to the wow, English. I think I'm going to the cabin again this weekend. So I'm excited to fish more and hang out and go boating. It's just nice, man. I love summer. Sometimes it's so cold up in Canada. Winter sucks, so the 2 months a year that we get, we try to get outside as much as we can and actually enjoy it. By the way, last weekend when I was out of the cabin, I didn't go up any net worth for like quite a few days. 3 days or something because I was just out at the cabin and not playing. Mostly internet's bad, but also I'd just rather be outside and hanging with the fam than sitting on the phone. But I went down 5 spots in ranking, like on high scores. Man, or leaderboards, I should say, high scores. So annoying, but I've been trying to play quite a bit this week, which has been pretty good. And I think I've gone up. I was at like 135 a couple days ago. I'm almost at 140 now. Yeah, because the guy who's in 18th, I was like 4 billion behind him, like 134 probably. And now I'm above him by 1 billion. It's pretty crazy. But these guys, man, they just rip. Like, they're so fast. Can't compete. It's so crazy. If I had more time, I could. But honestly, leaderboards is just like efficiency times time. That's all it is. Like, if I had 8 hours a day to play, like, think about it. Even with no event on, if I could make 400 mil an hour, which I can, like 8 hours is what? 3.2 billion? Man, yeah, I would be up like into top 10 within 3 days if I could actually play like full time. Which, I mean, I don't really have a desire to sit on my phone for that long. It would get very boring, but just more time in game. That's all it is. Well, boys, I think that will be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed hanging out. I'll link those resources for you. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching as always. And if you've got questions, requests, ideas, feel free to hit me up. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.